Welcome to Orlando, Florida, and the campus of UCF. The Knights are ready to rock in the stadium, already bouncing as these fans have been preparing since early this morning. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Knights will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So North Carolina's offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just
turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Looking to the big tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lopez wants to fire. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Tar Heels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the PAT makes it sit down there and make the stop at the 19. So the UCF Knights offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to...
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They'll try the run. Stumbled to the ground.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run, so now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Jackson gonna throw it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Now adjusting. With the catch, it's Goff. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, that's not the way this quarterback wanted to go. Obviously, when you're left-handed, you don't want to be going to your right, but a nice job using his fundamentals, getting his body turned around to help him make an accurate throw.
Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've got a first down here to open the period. He wants to change this route. Lopez to pass. That's caught. It's Johnson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They want to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 4.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they get a timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Jackson going to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he motors it. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. Trying play action. The throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt him.
The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to run it. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. And the Tar Heels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Finds the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. It's good. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Lopez wants to fire. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry up. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The offense will quickly use a timeout. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the third down play, looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Lopez to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown,
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your...
And a lot of coaches will say limiting
The running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense...
There he goes. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, UCF. And the comeback is on.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to fire. Here's a hit. Gonna try to get it himself. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
They'll go to the counter play. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Takes a hit as he fires. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Tar Heels are on the move. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, the offense staying aggressive. They've had success all game long. They just came away with a big play, but finally give up the sack. If they can keep this quarterback standing up, though, they can extend their lead.
Off play action. Oh, they're after him. He's got it. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. Handoff to the lone back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. That's caught. It's shipped. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's gone. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Throws to the wideout, working that left side. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. And the Tar Heels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Tar Heels!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. About that, I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. His drive will open from the 15. Jackson will throw. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Nixon. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll line up for a second down play. Here we go, here we go. Off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Jenkins. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with it 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. And if we can draw your attention to the sky, what an amazing sight this is. Now, not everyone knows that the 50-yard line of UCF Stadium lines up with the launch pad at Cape Canaveral. And from that view, I think you can see why. One final quarter to play, and we'll have to see if we can get everyone's focus back on the game after that spectacular event. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He's got him. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds a man on the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He wants to throw it again. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Wow, you usually don't get that wide open in the end zone. If that ball comes in like that, that's a play the receiver has just got to be able to make for his team.
The run up the middle, the score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, and right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. No good. Missed the field. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Knights want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take another shot here. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Trying to take it back. He's at the touchdown, North Carolina. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Jackson gonna throw it. Quarterback adapting. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's gonna go.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. They just keep firing. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Got a man. It's Hughes. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Lopez to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Gauze. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Line getting set on 2nd down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback may change this route. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab over the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. This time they'll go to the running game. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.